Be sure to subscribe and click on the bell for notifications on future uploads. Hello everyone, Seven Bard here, or you can call me Sully. As I continue with Happy Holidays, I'd like to review a Christmas movie for Warner Bros. 100th anniversary, and one that's in its 35th anniversary this year. One that's lots of fun, has funny and sweet moments, presents the joys and traditions of the season, and the first National Lampoon Vacation movie I saw before the others, which include the first two films, Vegas Vacation, the reboot and sequel to the original, and the Christmas Vacation sequel with Cousin Eddie. First released on November 30th, 1989, is National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. Director Jeremy S. Chekik had made a fun and lovely holiday comedy with fun characters, a nice story, and decent effects when needed. The Griswold family, Clark, Ellen, Rusty, and Audrey, are spending their Christmas vacation at home as Clark plans to have the perfect family Christmas, spending it with his family, his parents and in-laws, his aunt and uncle, and his uninvited cousin Eddie and family who came in as a surprise. Topping it off with buying a swimming pool for his family with his Christmas bonus at work from his boss Frank Shirley. But things start to go downhill as the holiday approaches from minor flaws to big disasters, as Clark tries to keep calm through all the madness, until Christmas Eve when things start to become worse for him when getting his Christmas bonus. The first time I remember seeing this was mostly the final act when it played on TV during a New Year's Eve gathering my family threw when I was a kid years ago, but it was only certain clips I caught, like when the SWAT team entered the house and the family singing the national anthem. But I didn't see the whole film until it played on TV again, I believe, eventually owning it on DVD, and putting it as one of my top 10 favorite Christmas movies list. And yet, it's still fun given the amount of good feelings and funny situations that occur throughout. And there's plenty of nice Christmas traditions sprinkled within, from watching a Christmas movie, sending out Christmas cards, eating turkey, putting lights on the house, building a gingerbread house, and sometimes they're presented in an over-the-top but fun way, resulting in some laughs from me. Not to mention the many moments I enjoy from this, whether they be funny that made me laugh, or sweet that made me smile. Clark sliding down fast on his very slick sled, Clark having a semi-innuendo conversation with Mary the store clerk, Clark's fantasy of his family enjoying the pool, and Mary's there too, the SWAT team and police chief joining the family and singing the national anthem, Clark watching his home movies when stuck in the attic, and the animated opening credits with the title song, Christmas Vacation, of Santa trying to deliver gifts to the Griswold house. Plus, there's several details and subtle jokes that I really enjoyed and chuckled at the more I watched it, like Clark's little lisp, or him checking his hands again for sap after having them covered last night from opening the Christmas tree, or the scene in Frank's office with Clark that's a simple back and forth with different camera shots at each cut. In fact, there's so many fun and good moments in this film that I might as well make a top 10 list of them. And this is one of those films that I rarely have problems with, although there are a couple that are mostly nitpicked, like the scene of the family eating Christmas Eve dinner that's a good shot going around the table, but it makes one cut to the other side without making a full sweep, and I would like to see the whole uncut take of it. There's some continuity issues involving Clark slide down the hill with some shots not matching the last, and me questioning why Clark doesn't like Eddie, as I didn't think he did in the first film. It's been a while since I saw it. But in seeing what Eddie does in this film, regardless of the original, it makes sense. But other than those, this is a very fun and enjoyable film full of funny bits and sweet goodness mixed with lots of holiday charm. There's always something new I find to laugh at or like the more I watch it, and at times the details hit me more when looking into them that I find myself appreciating it a lot more. It's one of my favorite holiday movies, and it still is for those reasons. 3 Christmas Bugs Bunnies. And that is it. So thank you for joining me. Like, comment, subscribe, follow on Facebook or Twitter, support me on Patreon, and until next time for more of Happy Holidays.